National Technical University Kharkov Polytechnic Institute occupies a special place in the history of our country as the first technical higher educational institution of Ukraine. Our Polytechnic. Kharkov Industry-Related Technical Institute was founded in 1885 to meet the demands of the rapidly developing industry in the south of Russian Empire. Later on, it was named after the Emperor Alexander III. The first rector, Viktor Kirpichov, was an outstanding organizer of the higher education in Ukraine. Kharkov University renders great assistance in formation of the institute. Its scientists are giving theoretical courses to the technological students. Mendeleev and Zhukovsky, the universally known scientists, are elected the honorary members of the Institute Council. The memorial plates remind about the remarkable persons who studied at the Polytechnic Institute before the revolution. Lev Matseyevich, one of the pioneers of the aircraft industry, Gnat Khatkevich, man of letters, musician and art critic, Leonid Krasin, the first Soviet diplomat, Iona Yakir, an outstanding commander. The names of many scientists of the Institute went down into the history of the national and world science. Professor Pilchikov, the creator of the first in the world radio-controlled devices. Academician Proskura, a scientist in the field of hydrodynamics and aircraft construction. Academician Landau, a physicist theorist, the Nobel Prize winner. Professor Makovsky is the creator of the theory and of the first in the country gas turbine. Today, National Technical University (KPI) trains students in 64 specialties in the fields of physics and engineering, power engineering and transportation, radio electronics and instrument making, chemical technology and economics. Only recently, new specialties such as thermal physics, hydropower engineering, non-traditional power sources, energy management and others have been opened. Numerous educational buildings of the Polytechnic University are very compactly located in the central part of Kharkov. The formation and development of the institute are closely connected with economic, scientific and cultural potential of the city. Kharkov is the first capital of Ukraine. The giant plants manufacturing the agricultural machinery and electronics, turbines and generators for power stations, military equipment, aircraft and space equipment are located here. The city has tens of big research institutes. The first in the USSR splitting of the nuclear atom was carried out for the first time here. The flights of the first artificial Earth satellites were provided here. The city has great opportunities in intellectual and cultural sphere. Drama and music theaters, concert and exhibition halls, museums, libraries, stadiums and parks. There are 25 state higher educational institutions in Kharkov. The largest is Polytechnic University. About 20,000 students study at its 19 departments. The integration of the university into international educational system has demanded creating completely new curriculum and syllabus. These are based on the fundamental, natural science and liberal education and are closely interrelated with information technologies. At KPI functions the concept of continuous education. Now, more than 160 schools, lyceums and gymnasiums make up the system of pre-university education. The basic university education has 3 stages: bachelor, specialist, master. The after-university education is performed via the Interbranch Institute for Advanced Studies, postgraduate course and PhD course. The local KPI information network has unique capabilities and is not analogous to any other networks available at the higher educational institutions in Ukraine. It provides an access to Internet and to the networks of foreign educational partner institutions via satellite channel. 124 professors and 817 associated professors give lectures at the university. The professors from USA, England, Germany and other countries are invited to the university to give lectures. Major chairs have their practical training branches at the largest industrial enterprises. Annually, more than 90% of graduates get a job on the basis of contracts between the university and companies. The interrelation of the academic and scientific work is one of the important factors in the evolution of the university. The students participate in the solution of the real scientific problems. During its century-old history, the university established well-known scientific schools in the fields of solid-state physics, mechanics, chemical technology. In the complicated contemporary economic conditions, the scientific schools manage not only to carry out the fundamental investigations, but also solve practical problems. The techniques developed at KPI for production of films and coatings with unique properties are employed in computer engineering, radio electronics and space material science. The scientific discovery made by the university scientists allowed for the creation of the surface metal alloying technology and elimination of losses caused by corrosion. The highly efficient plate heat exchangers were developed to solve the energy-saving problem. The scientists of Kharkov and Manchester University are involved in creation of heat exchanger-based thermal systems intended for reconstruction of Ukrainian enterprises. The development of the very precise power measurement instruments and electricity meters allowed for the commencement of their production at many plants in our country and abroad. The university has 2 large research institutes with unique equipment and proving grounds. The Institute for Ionosphere, in cooperation with the Observatory of Massachusetts Technological Institute, does a great deal of research in the field of Earth ionosphere. The experimental base of the institute, Molniya, is a site for perfection of new electrophysical technologies and for testing the immunity of the space and ad hoc equipment subjected to the influence of strong electromagnetic fields. The university participates in international programs and projects and cooperates with the scientific institutions of various countries. Our students, teachers, and postgraduate students work on probation at the educational establishments of the USA and Europe. 4 international centers of KPI significantly contribute to the establishment of connections with France, USA, Great Britain, and Germany. The university provides education for foreign citizens on contractual basis. Young people from abroad start their education at the preparatory department. The experienced faculty members help students to adapt to the new living conditions and participate in solution of problems related to their study and life.